Hey all you out there in YouTube land, I have a pickup video for you today. Got a couple items here, 5 items altogether. Couple things from a friend of mine picked up at some game convention that he went to over where he lives. Something in the mail and something I found when I was out and about. So check it out. Alright, the first thing I want to show you is something my wife had actually pre-ordered for me, mainly because she likes playing these games too, and that is Mario Party. This is 100, the top 100. It's the top 100 games throughout the Mario Party history, as far as what I'm reading here, but a lot of these games I recognize from the previous games, so this should be pretty cool because there's a lot of cool games, cool levels in these different Mario Party games that were really fun. And if you can see here on the back, you can kind of see how it shows different levels from some of the different games. So I anticipate this should be a good game. Plus it's portable. Should be really cool to pop open. Haven't even opened it yet, but I'm sure at some point I will play this. All right, now these next 2 games, I picked these up at Bookman's, which if you watch my videos on a normal basis, you know that I go to Bookman's quite a bit, and I've been able to catch them slipping on some games prices wise. This time I was in Flagstaff, and I picked up Game of Concentration for the Atari. Now this one here was only $2. And Concentration is not a real easy game to come by, even though it looks like it's, part of their normal, top tier, easy to get games. But I didn't have it in my collection, so I saw it and I was like, okay, cool, $2, I'll buy it. Looked it up. There's two versions of this. There's this gray box version, and then there's a green box version, which is actually easier to get. I only saw one of these gray box online. And I can't remember the exact number it went for, but it was at least around $40-50, I think. Which you'll see the amount once you're watching this video. You'll see the amount down there. But yeah, I thought it was strange. $2. That's a stellar deal. But again, when I think about it, there's not a whole. I mean, Atari is kind of like one of those things some of the older guys collect just because it was part of their childhood, considering that the Atari came out in '77, so a lot of these games are fairly old. But I love Atari. It's one of my favorite systems. It is the first system I ever had, and I grew up on this. So I do collect any Atari games that I find out in the open that I don't have. So this was really cool to find this, especially in some super rare box. This next game, this is a double ender game. So those of you who collect Atari games, you've probably seen those cartridges that have a spot on each side that you can plug into the system, and each side is a different game. They're all done by a company called Zonux, and this is the game that I picked up. You can see it's Ghost Manor, and it's Artillery Duel. Now, what they did is there's a bunch of different combinations. They had I want to say they have about 6-7 games that they put out. Chuck Norris is one of them. And some of these double ender carts, when they come out, they'll just be 2 random games, like Ghost Manor and Chuck Norris, or Chuck Norris and Artillery Duel, and whatever game that they have, they just kind of mix them up depending on which double ender you get. This is the hardest to get double ender, and I did not know that. But I figured at $15, I'd pick it up. I looked it up on video game price charting. And loose, this thing was going for like $29. I went online, I couldn't find a boxed one. Could not find this boxed online with these 2 particular games. I found a bunch of different boxed ones with 2 different games, but for these 2 together, I couldn't find it. So this was a great deal, and I love finding really great deals on Atari games out there, especially with companies that just have them sitting on the shelf. There's a chance they just want to get rid of it because it's probably been sitting there until somebody like me, or some other guy who really knows their Atari and whatnot goes out shopping and they catch it. So, but thank you, Bookbins. These last two games, these were from my buddy, Mr. NES Guy. I will leave his link for you in the description. Check out his channel. He hasn't really put anything out lately. You need to put some more stuff out. Please. Okay. But, yeah, he's got some pretty good content. But these just arrived the other day in the mail. And the first game that he picked up for me is G.I. Joe. Now, I have the second G.I. Joe game, but I never got this one. So he got a good deal with this over at the place that he picked this up. And the last game he picked up for me, Bible Buffet. Now all I need is Sunday Fun Day, and I will have all the Bible games that WisdomTree put out for the NES. So I'm hoping to find that game. I missed out on it at the Game On Expo. It was there. I saw it. I had the money at the time, but it was the first day, and I didn't feel like spending all the money I had. But I did see it again in Phoenix when I was down in Phoenix. So hopefully I got a hunt coming up. Hopefully when I'm down there, it's still where I think it is, and I'll pick it up, and then I will complete the WisdomTree games that they put out in the system. So getting close. 724 games. I've got about 35 left to go to get. It's not going to be a complete set because I don't think I'll ever get stadium events. I probably will never get the NWC cards, so I don't even count those. But all the ones that are obtainable, I'm going for. So, well, thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully in the next week or two, I'll have you another Arizona game hunting video. It's been a while since I put any out. The last one I put out, it's at least several months ago. Just haven't had the time, the money to go out and hunt. But we have something planned. We've had a plan for about a month now, so hopefully I can go out and we can find some stuff. I'll get some good footage. Got some new guys coming along. One of the guys that's coming along is actually just started a YouTube channel. He's getting really big into games. His name is PINO. I don't know if he's going to keep his channel under that name or if he's going to change it. But once I make the video, I'll put a link in the description so you can check him out if you like what you see with him. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the hunt. Game on.